Okay, Prophetess Steele's here. This is the last video I'm going to make about this foolishness, and I'm so serious. Now, I look kind of Indian in this photo. Everybody knows Egypt is on my profile. I could be half Asian, Pakistani, Vietnamese, anything. We don't know. Either way it goes, I can't wait to leave the U.S., okay? We do know I have some origins in India or Pakistan. We do know that. We do know I have Middle Eastern blood, okay? Because Stacy was looking for a cure. She's lived with leukemia for over 40 years, as long as I'm alive. I was a solution to her leukemia. They thought I was a solution to Ron's leukemia. It turns out I have none of Ron's DNA, which explains why Ron didn't ride my ass long, okay? You cannot come back to somebody who's Rh negative if you're Rh positive. They'll kill you, okay? But y'all don't know about coming back. The people who know about coming back are the people who created us with no purpose other than to kill us, to use us for their leukocyte production, to cure their disease. They're desperate, right? So now the whole country shut down, and almost 5 billion people now are at threat of losing their health coverage. What is their health coverage? Their white blood count. And you know why? Because they exposed everybody to what they lost their white count to. So now the world just shut down for like almost half a year so the world can lose immunity. How can we live in this world with no white blood cells? And the only people who know how to live in this world with white blood cells are the people who attacked all of us, who put AIDS-ridden dog poo in our system, who had you raping people that you shouldn't have been raping, who had AIDS-infected dog poo in their system, okay? So on and so forth. You don't believe that this is the case, but this is the case. And they said social distance, right? Keep a distance between yourself and the coroner, about 6 foot, which is deep enough for a grave, right? That's the distance. So what they're trying to say is that the initial person lost his immunity by having sex with dead people. It's a coroner's disease. And once it attacks you, what is it? Necrobacillus, or the bacteria associated with sex with dead people. Once it attacks you, I guess you lose your immunity or you die. So now the whole world has been exposed to this because of some weirdos who are suffering because they've engaged in sex with dead people. It's the coroner's virus. It's a coroner's virus. They have no immunity. So they have to wash their hands often. They have to wear masks. They have to keep distance. If they come too close to you when they have no immune system, they can die. So we see the picture of Jennifer Jumpmore, and Jennifer had to put on a mask, right? Because she had no immunity. Her mask, she found, was 2 Egyptian children that she got from a black woman like me. She became their mother, even if she was male, so that she could ride their anus for water. It wasn't about giving her white blood cells. It was about her riding the anus of the Egyptians, because maybe the dead person she came in contact with who slayed her white blood cells was Egyptian. Maybe it was more. So now all of you have put yourself in a predicament for the last 9 weeks to die of leukemia, to die of bacillus, necrobacillus, or whatever it's called. Because you came back to dead people, you came back to dogs, you came back to people who they put dead people in their stool, in their anus. You now have this viral coroner's virus in your system. And it accelerates fast. You know, I would call it super AIDS. That's what I'd call it. That's what it is. So I don't see why we have to stop working and not have housing because there's a group of people who are dying quickly and fervently from super AIDS because they had sex with their dead gay lovers after they died, or they ate their corpse. They ate poisoned meat. Okay? This should not be. This should not be. So I cannot provide a mask for you. I am not your mask. I'm not engaging in sex with dead people. Stop putting this feces of your lover who died of AIDS and the cum after you had sex with him after he died in people's bodies. Stop it. People don't want to come back to that. And I'm sorry that you're dealing with this, but the world can't shut down because you're dead.